Greetings and salutations, Charlton66 here once again with another video. This video is really a clarification video. I have a couple of new comic books that I bought. Not new, but new to me for my personal collection. But the clarification comes in is that a video or two ago, I talked about my excitement of finding the first appearance of Zippy the Pinhead, which, like I said in my last video, I don't think a lot of people are clamoring to find these copies of the first appearance of Zippy the Pinhead. But it's a character that I like. It's a comic strip that I enjoy, so that's what's important. But the clarification is that it wasn't the first appearance. Although the books that I did pick up are harder to find in grade, such high grade that they are, and they are historically significant as far as Zippy appearance and underground comic book wise. I'm not a big underground comic book fan at all. I probably have maybe 10 underground comic books in my collection, including the two that I have with Mr. Toad and Zippy. But I had to, I'd be remiss if I did not do a video to clarify my mistake. And what made me think about it was that I do remember thinking, it dawned on me a little bit after I did the video, that when Zippy first appeared, he looked completely different. The way Bill Griffith drew him, he looked like a real person, other than being the pinhead type of circus act. He looked real, the way that he was drawn. So that popped in my head, knowing that the ones that I bought, which I'm referring to Tales of the Toad, number 2. Again, that's Zippy up there. And I remember his first appearance, it dawned on me he didn't look like this. So it got me thinking, and so I did a little bit of research. Was, of course, with the internet, it's not that difficult to acquire and find out what the first appearance was. And I did find out what the first appearance was. I was able to acquire the book, which I was very happy. A guy had bought a collection, and some underground comics were in there. And the first appearance is in a book called Real Pulp Comics, number 1. Again, it's from the print mint, the same publishers that did Tales of the Toad, obviously with Zippy in there. But the story was, I gave my heart to a pinhead. And this is the first appearance. This is the actual first appearance of Zippy the Pinhead is in this comic book. Although it's an underground comic book, underground comics are not to my taste. I like straightforward comic books, not of the underground variety. But again, I'm a big fan of Zippy, so I had to get it. And what I was talking about, him looking real, was you saw. I mean, everyone is familiar with Zippy at some point. I've seen him somewhere around, but that's what he was drawn like when he first appeared. It looked like Schulte, the original Pinhead from the Browning movie and the real circus show attraction. So Zippy looked quite different back when he first came out. The artwork is to me, it's more crude. Not to put a dig on Bill Griffith, but his artwork obviously has gotten better over the years. But anyway, this is the first appearance of Zippy, and I had to make that correction. Real Pulp Comics, number 1. When I found it online, this is his first appearance. I was able to acquire it, like I said. For a nominal fee, it wasn't that much to my surprise. But that's his first appearance, not Tales of the Toad, number 2, like I thought that it was. But again, I'm glad to have these books anyway, because they're very early appearances of Zippy and his transformation from what he looked like to what he looks like now is just significant enough. Just want to make that clarification. I didn't want to put a video out with erroneous information, and everyone's thinking that, not that, like I said, like anyone is going to really care about about Zippy, but it's not everyone's cup of tea. It's mine. I take it for what it is, and I get it. Well, I think I get it anyway. So, and I'll do a couple other comics I got. We talked about in the last video, Sam Glassman and the USS Stevens and his artwork with War Comics, and I was able to acquire Combat. Again, I can't remember what the issue is on this. Yeah, 24. I think I said it was 24 last time, 24, 25, something like that, of the cover appearance of the USS Stevens. And this is that issue. Right here you can see Deep 479 is on that destroyer, and that's the USS Stevens dealing some action there. And it's an all Sam Glassman issue, which is well worth having in your collection. And one of my favorite characters, some of you know who's watched my videos, is Mr. Terrific. And I had to get an upgrade to 171 of Justice League America. The death of, spoiler alert, sorry if no one knows, sorry. But Mr. Terrific, it's in this issue. But I had a tagged copy from when I bought off the rack, and I wanted to get an upgrade, so I was able to get that. But those are the comic books I picked up the last couple of days. Nothing significant, but like I said, this is really a video to rectify the information that I put out about Zippy. Like, everyone's really caring about it right now. Anyway, take care, everyone. Hope everyone has a good weekend. Good holiday weekend, good safe holiday weekend. And like I said before in all my videos, I've been enjoying the content and output of a lot of YouTubers out there, a lot of good comic book community content input and output of videos. So I've been enjoying those. Comic Crypt of Castle Hills just did an awesome Atlas retrospect, which was very good. The way he did the video, he always does great videos, but this one was near and dear to my heart. I'm a big Atlas guy, so seeing that video was really cool. If you haven't checked it out, check out Comic Crypt of Castle Hills on his Atlas retrospect. Well, y'all take care and have a good weekend.